Every time. Not much just doing these lightning players packs. MLB. April Lightning Player of the Month. Huh? No, you get the program. Go for the program. That's a RBI too. Yep. Moment secured.
Right, bro.
The
There
way
it
they
go.
got the programs this year is just look like crazy. Sort through all this shit.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes,
Oh yeah,
and one of the great settings in all of college football.
That's how it always is. If you pre-order the game or whatever, they start you off great.
We've got a top 25 matchup
So you ain't
on
really,
hand. Two
it
of
ain't
the
much you
premier
really doing.
teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 15
No, I'm saying though, like when you pre-order the game, you start off like great. Like,
taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State
shit, I fucking my first, the first
year,
year, Ron Cunha on opening day. And the next shit, who I pulled? Somebody crazy. I can't remember exactly who it was. I want to say it might have been goddamn Fernando Tatis. This Matt Gorcy card is crazy.
And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off.
Swing, bitch. Girl.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're
This
Ohio
how can be
State, you're recruiting at such a high level. You're going to
angel.
get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really
fuck, you get a good time with 114 power and you fucking
really
shallow
show
center
what
field.
you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He rifles one deep down the right side.
You know the saying. No biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Thorne. He'll take a shot. And
jump!
that one is picked up in the end zone.
He's so trash. He's trash. Oh.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Move it off.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks. I wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much. A little bit too eager here in the opening drive. Taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Oh, it's the drag, dude. That's right.
To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance. And Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10.
You just ain't playing it right now.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another 1st down.
I mean, it's just crazy the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. No, what a move. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Running with power. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Second and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block.
Get out the way. That's my kick return for the game, bro. Y'all fucking me up. You know I get one every game. Come on, huh?
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
He can't fucking throw in the rain either, bro. We got to figure that out because they ain't gonna play us no safety, and you ain't gonna. Come on, bro.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
We suck.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The 20.
Oh my God.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Badger.
Because I called pass, I thought he was going to run it down double play. I mean, a double pass, man. He had that quarterback over there all wide.
And you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already is his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin,
that can be dangerous.
What else is happening in college football this weekend? Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back and forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Back to the ground game on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Why he hashed out?
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A
right there.
pickup on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You
Garrett Cole.
A bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Damn.
This offense has a second down
overall,
play.
86.
To the air, it's Thorne.
I should
It falls incomplete and will change into the field.
We're the worst team in the rain. Fast motherfuckers ain't no physical receivers.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, that play was designed
23 hooping in the rain, though.
Right? You saw how he barely got
He doing this thing.
Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Off the RPO, complete.
Give him a better pass. How you on?
Not to lose yardage on that play and wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get
Me too, bro. I got 2 fucking them down. What is it? That third base on Rosado Eggy.
He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line.
Y'all niggas just ain't even want to run routes tonight, bro. He's going to the Baja too. I'll try to get him. Y'all getting jammed up in the rain. Y'all ain't snapping out of nothing. Ain't doing shit. I'm not just ready to run the ball. We can figure it out. I can't just run the ball all game, bro. That shit is can't. Out of all these years, I never found a quarterback with the natural, bro, who could play in the rain. Ended the natural jump.
Good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report.
You're usually fine. I don't know. Think about it. I don't think I've seen a quarterback with the natural.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return.
I seen him. I couldn't get him. I mean, I ain't win him.
First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Bobo.
This
me too.
First down pass and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and it forced the incompletion.
They'll leave it with him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
I think it's natural. Yeah. Did they get him?
Starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Thorne. Finds his man in the middle. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays.
Oh, my God. Give me a second.
That's why this offense is so impressive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Completes it in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing.
It's wide open. Give him a good pass, man.
And the quick
oh, my God.
I love
that's okay. I hate when I do that.
Right away. You're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Get out of recents, Mitch.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they
can't
pick
tripping.
up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
And then I'll stay right here now. I can do things.
Looking for a man. It's Thorne.
Get through. Man, get the fuck out of here today, man.
Juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Take 3, I guess, but I don't know.
And now
I really don't know.
Down,
Can we get 3?
Goal.
Should get that 3.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Oh,
the last drive ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined.
I can't stand the rain through my window.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you got me searching for
You hit LeBondro.
Last drive. You stack another drive on top of this. Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs, too. Darren Bevel back in my day. Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs to buy some time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. The Badgers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got it.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown!
Thank you, son.
Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going up top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He's got it. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter.
Hold on to that, my flying Rambo.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Back to throw, it's Thorne. Going for it all.
It's like every time he underthrow it, it's because it's on this nigga's side or something, bro. I don't know, dog. Every time it's him guarding him, that nigga go. I'll get it, bro.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing.
That corner a dog.
You still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir. This defensive back does a great job.
It's like we get behind him and they just can't make the pass.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Good shit, Jameson. Slow ass acceleration, man.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. That's going to wrap up the first half.
All right, man. Way to wake up a little bit, fellas. Way to wake up a little bit, huh? Yeah.
And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second
Yeah,
half.
it's sure a little fight.
Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that.
Take away his first read, fellas.
Negative plays. They're going to need
name of the game.
They're going to win this game.
Looking to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end.
High balling motherfucker.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
It's first and 10 from the
hell of a catch, though. Getting that. Go get him. Get him. You've done this a little bit, Jameson.
He's going to pass. Getting some heat.
Oh, ball on the ground.
They stripped it out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Way to go get him.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams. And the
shit.
Before taking the field.
Got beat and holding.
We need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
God damn.
Line gets set, first down.
Bubba, slow the feet down just a little bit sometime for me, man.
Picking up a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Bubble getting the fuck out of him.
Changing the original play call. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk.
Read that all wrong. I don't know why I thought that was man. I dialed up a man. It's that shit. Oh.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Turning to the running game.
Ah, read that. Run off his hip, money.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is set up the play, though.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut.
But that 98 changed direction there, bro.
Got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, you got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you?
He probably looking for this play too. Let me see what he in.
Because you're going up
Where he
against one
at?
of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Oh, nah, he on that user. He hit.
They'll run it.
Oh, no, pass it.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job.
Take the 3.
Knowing it's third
Yeah,
short, understanding
that's a
the
crazy
situation,
angle, though.
Playing very balanced with their RPO, coming up, tackling the running back, forcing the 4th down.
It's good.
Put some heat on that bitch, too. Huh? What the fuck I do all that for?
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone.
That can be dangerous. Oh.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense.
We're not going to keep watching all that drag shit.
And sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though...
Newbie, if you actually put a move on him and knock his hands down instead of trying to debo into the QB, you would have got that dead go.
He's going to have to play better.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there.
Good shit, Bacardi. Back-a-tie.
He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd big throw in this game.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He'll run it again.
I can't get back against the grain out here, man.
Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Quarterback checking off. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You can just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they...
Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will give him the lead.
Shit, boy.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll line up to go for 2. Firing to the right, complete. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Just hanging around.
They'll run play action.
This nigga high past the drag. Fuck out of here, trash. Nigga just dying for a completion, bro.
First down to start the drive after the break.
This shit's sad, yo.
He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it.
You don't see him right there. It's me.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You do that again, I promise you ain't gonna see him right there.
He's gonna take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% of the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold, and he's got to find something to get this offense going. But
in the same spot too, ain't
he needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Dances away, and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the hit, and down he goes again.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Out there, catch, man.
And he is knocked down.
Oh, y'all some hoes for that one.
To try the return, the coach might have He'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Ooh, make him miss. Good tap. That's a dog-ass corner over there, bro.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
I swear this nigga watching my stream, bro.
Fast motion from the offense. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down.
It's like if I wait too long to call a play, he gonna shift to the side I'm running the ball to. Like if I wait too long to hike it.
After losing a couple on that last play,
how the fuck you know? Look, just I don't gonna say nothing.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Still gotta stop it.
Oh, look out, there he goes.
Ah!
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Thorne.
Did you just hit the back of somebody's helmet, son?
Some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I don't think he's running the ball anymore.
Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense
makes the grab on the right. And
I'll pass this, bro.
First down at the 42.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels.
He can't jump because he a D-tackle. I got to back up some more.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Nigga. What's the call?
Number 3 on the day.
Roughing the pass. Lay off him, man. Come on, man.
What a play to create a sudden change opportunity. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Because we know what you want to do. Oh, you want to draw the drag. Oh.
From their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We got to to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack point.
Keeps looking downfield. Zings it complete to the right. And he's
I just said what he wanted to do, and I let him go back and do it.
Right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Bust through behind his pad. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Nigga! Nigga! How about that, nigga?
Gets the ball back for its own.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Wide receiver shows
Wrong
motion.
shift, my boy.
With jet sweep pass. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little push pass by the quarterback. Get it in the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Big third down play here. If they
I'm gonna stay right here tonight. Let's be dangerous. Oh, let's be dangerous. Oh. Damn, I shouldn't have tried to speed boost no tight end. That made him stop his damn feet.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And the Buckeyes will try to pick it up on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He's right on target. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Now on first down after that completion. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw it again. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I swear to God, I hit triangle so late, nigga.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. Another
ball out. Yes, sir.
By the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set.
Give to the back.
Go get you one there, Irwin.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a big
just plowing ahead. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough.
Good win, fellas. We went down 17-zip and scored 41 unanswered. I don't advise us to go about that way in the future.
That's what you talk about as a coach week after week.
Yeah, we'll take this week.
And continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity.
See, I don't want to go downtown.
They were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.